Welcome back. You are watching The Morning Boat. My name is Eric Abelos, and I have some guests in the house with me today from Thrive Together. Good morning, ladies. How are you doing?
Good.
Great, thanks.
Yeah. So, starting with Kara, who is Thrive Together?
Thanks. Yeah, Eric, I appreciate you having us today. So Thrive Together started 3 years ago and is a summit for women and women identified people that are committed to their empowerment, to connecting and lifting each other up. This came out of a small group discussion about how we all kind of wanted to go somewhere to a women's leadership conference, and said, why, let's do this here in Steamboat Springs. We have so many incredible women who are already in leadership roles and who are, making their mark in other ways. So we put together Thrive Together. And again, this is the third year that it'll be happening. And we are thrilled.
That's awesome. I have a 18-month-old at my house right now. Her name is Baby Winter. It's not Baby Winter, it's just Winter, but I call her Baby Winter. And I really am so proud that we have a community that wants to create this like boosting togetherness. I love it. Mm-hmm. So what is this Thrive Summit you're talking about?
So for the third year in a row, the Steamboat Springs Chamber and Alpine Bank have come together to sponsor and create Steamboat's premier Women Leadership Summit. And this year's summit will be no different other than the format, but we're going to focus on different themes of growth and empowerment. We're going to feature 3 to 4 sessions every single month over a 6-month period beginning in November and ending in April. And we're going to have some great keynote speakers, including Julie Lewis, author of Moving Mountains, Discover the Mountain in You, and then Laura Fredericks, the author of Ask.
And so all of these women are getting together, and it's I'm assuming it's a virtual summit this year?
It is.
Okay.
In the theme of 2020.
Oh, sorry.
No, you're fine. In the theme of 2020, we are moving virtual, and just in the first 2 years, this was an in-person event, one all day, but just for that one day event. And when we have lemonades in hand, I feel like we really made when we had lemons in hand, I feel like we really made some lemonade with this, because we are stretching what was, again, a one-day event into 6 months worth of content. Sometimes there's so many great things about being together in person, but sometimes it can be, you receive so much fantastic content that it can be hard to digest and implement into your life. And I feel like this is, again, lemonade is happening here, because we're spreading it out over the 6 months and to be able to hear different sessions throughout each month and kind of slowly work that into your life.
That's great. So that's a little bit on what the summit is, but how can our viewers tune into this virtual meeting? Is there a cost to it? Like, is it a nightly thing or once a week? How does this work?
Well, thanks to Adana and Alpine Bank, in addition to our other incredible sponsors, this year we are able to offer registration at an incredible price of $25 per person if they are Steamboat Springs Chamber members, and $35 per person for non-members. This is about an 80% discount from the previous years. We have different costs that we have to cover this year, not being in person, and food and all of that. But again, the ability, it was really important to not only the chamber team and the Thrive committee, as well as the sponsors, to make sure of any year that this was really accessible for as many people as possible. So we are proud and really happy that we are able to bring so much content forward for as many women as are able to join us this coming year.
Now, Adana, thank you so much, Alpine Bank and Adana, for making this an affordable option for anybody, truly anybody, even at the non-chamber rate of $35. That's affordable on any budget. But why was it so important for Alpine Bank to get involved and be a sponsor this year?
Alpine Bank loves the idea of empowerment of women in any role that is accessible to our community. And so when Kara came to us 3 years ago and asked if we would be interested, it was a no-brainer for us. And then this year, with the 6 months of programming from November to April and all of the different themes that she had outlined, it just made a lot of sense for Alpine Bank to be involved. Each month is going to have a different theme. November is going to focus on adaptation, December on growth, January on transformation, February creation, March will be balance, and April thriving. The really cool part about this also is that the sessions will also vary in days of the week, and then also time of the day, so that throughout the month, hopefully we'll have lots and lots of women and men, should they choose to do so, participate. Pretty exciting stuff.
Yeah, that's great. And what is the website that they can go to join Thrive Together?
So steamboatchamber.com, and just search Thrive Together, and you'll find the event page and all the information about how to get registered, as well as the sessions. Adana just shared the themes of each of those months, but under each of those months we have different sessions which all have different topics that they're covering.
And what was some of your favorite key takeaways from previous years of Thrive Together?
I'll jump in. It's very, last year I would say one that was anyone really, but women in particular having a sponsor, which little bit different from what we've been talking about in Alpine Bank's role with this event, but having a personal sponsor, somebody who is not necessarily a mentor or coach, because they have to give you, show you all sides of how you're performing and how you bring yourself into the world. But a sponsor is someone who is your cheerleader, for lack of a better word. And I had never really heard about that concept before, and just absolutely love it. And it really hits kind of the heart of what we want Thrive Together to be, to uplift each other and remind each other of the strength, intelligence, and drive, commitment, all of those things that women bring to the table every day.
Kara, thank you for sharing, especially in times like today, that support cannot go underappreciated. Like, that is super, super important. Adana, Kara, thank you both for joining me on air today, and let's look forward to the summit.
Can't wait. Thanks so much, Eric.
So guys, go to the Steamboat Chamber website, sign up for this year's Thrive Together. But before that, stay tuned. We have more show coming to you right after this.